Two titans, one era. On one side, the man who became an internet deity, a pop culture icon, and the undefeated middleweight champion of the world. On the other, the father of kickboxing, the bad boy of karate, and the man Bruce Lee called the greatest fighter of his time. This isn't just a match, it is a collision of philosophies. The technician versus the powerhouse. Chuck Norris versus Joe Louis. Who is the true golden boy of American karate? Before the memes and the movies, Carlos Ray Chuck Norris was a shy, unathletic kid from Oklahoma. His transformation didn't happen in a Hollywood studio. It happened on the air bases of South Korea. While serving in the U.S. Air Force, he discovered Tang Soo Do. He didn't just learn it, he became obsessed with it. He returned to America not as Carlos, but as Chuck, a disciplined machine. Throughout the 1960s, Norris was a tournament shark. He compiled an amateur record that is still the stuff of legend. 183 wins, 10 losses, and 2 draws. He held the professional middleweight karate champion title for 6 consecutive years. His style was not about flash, it was about scientific precision. He was a counter-fighter who dissected his opponents like a surgeon. He wasn't the biggest or the strongest, but he possessed a mental fortitude that simply broke other men. He was the Iceman of the tournament scene, long before he was a Texas Ranger. If Chuck Norris was the disciplined soldier, Joe Louis was the rebellious gladiator. A U.S. Marine stationed in Okinawa, Louis earned his black belt in Shorin-ryu karate in just 7 months, a feat almost unheard of. He didn't fight for points, he fought to hurt. Louis changed the game forever. Bored with the tag-you-it style of point karate, he famously trained with Bruce Lee, who taught him the mechanics of heavy impact. Louis took traditional karate and injected it with the raw power of heavyweight boxing. He is widely credited with birthing American kickboxing. In 1974, he knocked out his opponent in the second round of the first ever heavyweight full-contact karate event. He was an intimidating physical specimen, with the physique of a bodybuilder and the speed of a cobra. Joe Louis didn't want to score a point, he wanted to put you through the wall. The debate over who was truly better has raged since 1967. Here is what the icons of the sport might say. Bruce Lee. Chuck is the technician. He is fluid, he is smart. But Joe is the fighter. Joe has the killer instinct. When Joe Louis hits the heavy bag, the whole building shakes. They are the two dragons of America. Bill Superfoot Wallace. I fought them both. Chuck waits for you. He's like a spider in a web. You make a mistake, and he kicks you in the head. Joe doesn't wait. Joe comes to your house and kicks the door down. If Joe hits you, you don't wake up until next Tuesday. But if you can make Joe miss, you can beat him. Chuck rarely misses. Joe Rogan. This is the holy grail of traditional martial arts. You have Norris, who is the ultimate defensive strategist, the master of distance, and you have Louis, who is basically a tank with a Ferrari engine. In a point fight, Chuck wins. In a street fight, maybe Joe. But in a full contact ring, that's a coin toss with dynamite on both sides. How did Chuck Norris prepare for a fight? Chuck Norris prepares with calculation. He knows he is giving up weight and raw power to Louis. His camp focuses on evasion and counter timing. He drills his signature defensive sidekick thousands of times. He visualizes Louis's aggressive rush. Norris knows Lewis likes to bully his opponents, to crowd them. So, Norris trains his lateral movement. He works on circling away from Lewis's deadly right hand. He meditates, visualizing the perfect moment to strike. He isn't training to trade punches. He is training to make Lewis swing at air, frustrating the powerhouse until he makes a fatal error. Norris conditions his legs for high-volume kicking, preparing to chip away at the giant until the headshot opens up. How did Joe Louis prepare for a fight? Joe Louis trains like a heavyweight boxer. He is lifting iron, building explosive muscle mass that traditional karateka shied away from. He is hitting the heavy bag with full force, practicing his side kick to hook combination. His mindset is aggressive domination. He studies Norris's fights and sees a man who likes to retreat. Lewis plans to cut off the ring. He trains to eat a kick just to land a punch. He works on his anger. He channels his aggression into focus. He wants to make the fight ugly. He wants to drag the technician into deep waters and drown him in violence. Lewis prepares to walk through the fire to land the knockout blow. Analysis. Physically, Joe Louis has the clear advantage in strength and weight. He is a natural heavyweight fighting a middleweight. His punches carry concussive power that Norris cannot match. Norris holds the advantage in speed, flexibility, and cardio. His Tang Soo Do background gives him a wider variety of kicking angles, especially the spinning heel kick. Mentally, it is stoicism versus rage. Norris is unflappable. He fights with a cold, calculated demeanor. Lewis fights with passion and intimidation. The key factor is distance. If Lewis gets inside, his boxing will destroy Norris. If Norris keeps it at kicking range, his precision will pick Lewis apart. Arena and fighting rules. This fight belongs in the place where legends were made, the Long Beach International Karate Championships. The year is 1972. The mat is elevated. The crowd is packed with gi-wearing traditionalists and celebrities. The rules: we are stripping away the point karate pads. This is the dawn of full contact. No gloves or very light hand wraps. Bare feet. Kicks and punches allowed to the body and head. No grappling. Victory by knockout or inability to continue. The arena is buzzing with tension. On the left, Chuck Norris stands in a classic bladed Tang Soo Do stance, hands up, bouncing lightly on the balls of his feet. He looks laser-focused, his eyes scanning every inch of his opponent. On the right, Joe Louis stands flat-footed, muscles tense, hands lower in a deceptive guard. He looks like a predator staring at prey. "Hajabe!" the referee shouts and steps back. Joe Louis wastes no time. He surges forward, cutting off the angle. He throws a thunderous left hook that whistles through the air. Norris slides back effortlessly, the punch missing his nose by an inch. Norris fires a snap lead leg sidekick to Lewis's ribs. Thwack! Lewis doesn't even blink. He eats the kick and steps in, firing a piston-like right cross. It connects partially with Norris's shoulder, knocking the lighter man off balance. The crowd gasps. The power difference is real. Lewis smells blood. He presses the attack, unleashing a barrage of body punches. Norris is forced to cover up, blocking heavy shots with his forearms. He is being pushed to the edge of the mat. Lewis goes for a sweeping low kick to take Norris's legs out. Norris anticipates it. He jumps over the sweep, landing a spinning back fist to the head of Lewis. It connects. Lewis stumbles sideways, surprised. Norris circles out to the center of the mat, resetting the distance. He takes a deep breath. He knows he can't let Lewis corner him again. Round 2 begins with a tactical shift. Norris starts using his jamming technique. Every time Lewis loads up a punch, Norris flicks a fast jab or a front kick to disrupt the rhythm. Lewis is getting frustrated. His face turns red. He roars and charges, abandoning defense for pure offense. The arena is buzzing with tension. On the left, Chuck Norris stands in a classic bladed Tang Soo Do stance, hands up, bouncing lightly on the balls of his feet. He looks laser-focused, his eyes scanning every inch of his opponent. On the right, Joe Louis stands flat-footed, muscles tense, hands lower in a deceptive guard. He looks like a predator staring at prey. "Hajabe!" the referee shouts and steps back. Joe Louis wastes no time. He surges forward, cutting off the angle. He throws a thunderous left hook that whistles through the air. Norris slides back effortlessly, the punch missing his nose by an inch. Norris fires a snap lead leg sidekick to Lewis's ribs. Thwack! Lewis doesn't even blink. He eats the kick and steps in, firing a piston-like right cross. It connects partially with Norris's shoulder, knocking the lighter man off balance. The crowd gasps. The power difference is real. Lewis smells blood. He presses the attack, unleashing a barrage of body punches. Norris is forced to cover up, blocking heavy shots with his forearms. He is being pushed to the edge of the mat. Lewis goes for a sweeping low kick to take Norris's legs out. Norris anticipates it. He jumps over the sweep, landing a spinning back fist to the head of Lewis. It connects. Lewis stumbles sideways, surprised. Norris circles out to the center of the mat, resetting the distance. He takes a deep breath. He knows he can't let Lewis corner him again. Round 2 begins with a tactical shift. Norris starts using his jamming technique. Every time Lewis loads up a punch, Norris flicks a fast jab or a front kick to disrupt the rhythm. Lewis is getting frustrated. His face turns red. He roars and charges, abandoning defense for pure offense. He throws a massive overhand right, a knockout blow. Norris ducks under it, moving like water. As Lewis's momentum carries him forward, Norris sees the opening he has been visualizing for weeks. Norris pivots on his left foot. He spins. The world seems to slow down. The Ura Ushiro Geri, the spinning back kick. Lewis is turning to face him, his midsection exposed. Norris's heel drives into Lewis's solar plexus with the precision of a sniper shot. Oof! The sound of the air leaving Lewis's lungs echoes through the silent arena. The giant freezes. The power instantly drains from his body. Norris follows up instantly, not with a brawl, but with a lightning-fast roundhouse kick to the side of the head. Crack! Joe Louis's legs give out. He crashes to the canvas, face down. The referee rushes in. He starts the count. 1, 2, 3. Lewis tries to push himself up. His arms are shaking. He is a warrior. He wants to stand, but his body refuses to obey. 8, 9, 10. The referee waves his arms. Norris drops his guard and immediately rushes to his fallen rival. He kneels beside him, helping the groggy powerhouse to a sitting position. Lewis shakes his head, grimacing, and looks at Norris. He nods, a warrior acknowledging the better man that day. Lewis brought the storm, but Norris brought the shelter. In the end, raw power could not overcome the perfect geometry of the technician. Norris's patience, defense, and surgical counter-striking neutralized the brawler. The winner by second-round knockout, Chuck Norris. The technician dismantles the powerhouse, proving that precision beats power when the timing is perfect. But was this the only outcome? Could one clean punch from Joe Louis have ended Norris's career right there? We want your analysis in the comments, and the simulation continues. The community has voted. Next up, we leave the dojo and enter the jungle. Rambo versus Predator. The war is coming. Subscribe to Legacy Untold, hit the bell, and prepare for the ultimate hunt.